Everybody's talking about 50 Cent and the Diddy documentary and everything like that. And Marlon was doing an interview, and they asked Marlon like about the 50 and this documentary. And first he was basically saying like, he grew up around Diddy and Pac and all these people, man. And he's like, there's a lot of stuff being said, but he don't know what's true, and he feels like you got to look at whoever's making the documentaries. Like, whoever is the producer has the power of like really making you look at a story in a certain way. Like if you want someone to be guilty and you're the one making the documentary, you can put things and make things look a certain way. So he was just saying that he just doesn't believe any of it because of who there's a beef between the guy and the guy producing the documentary, and there's a rivalry, and they got this issue with each other, so he can't really believe everything that he hears on the doc, which makes sense. I understand what he means by that. But then he started talking about like their problem between Diddy and 50, and how they got to deal with it, and it's between them two and God, and the fact that he feels like 50 Cent is kind of like kicking Puff while he's down. Like, his whole empire crashed. He's in jail, away from the kids and shit, and he's having a field day, just having fun, making fun of him, making money off the situation, everything like that. And Marlon was just like, yo, be careful, man, because like that could bring negative karma, negative energy to you in the future. God don't play that game. And the same way that he's down right now, we never would think that's even possible. But he's like, look what happened. Like, maybe 50 will be down one day, and it's gonna be fucked up to see how people treat him and what Diddy's gonna do. So he just wanted. Sorry, guys, I'm sick as fuck. Can't even think. Can't even breathe right. But he just warning them, and he was just like, be careful what you're doing, be careful what you're saying, be careful with your actions. And usually for any human, I would be like, I agree. Like, we all need to be humble. We all need to like, behave and watch what we say and how we treat people, because it does come back around. So I understand that. But when we talking about 50 Cent, we talking about a different motherfucking animal, fam. When we talking about 50 Cent, I look at 50's life kind of like, he went through so much tragic, crazy shit in early in his life, from losing mom and being around bad people and dealing with crazy shit and getting shot up. And I feel like 50 looks at life in a way of like whatever bad karma can come, whatever bad whatever fucked up situation, like it's like he went through it already. It's like, yeah, I got all the bad karma already. You know what I'm saying? Like, we only going up from here, motherfucker. Like, that's the way, I swear to God, I feel like 50 looks at life. Like, what bad is gonna happen? Everything bad already happened. I already lost everything I loved. I already almost lost myself. I almost died. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you get to a point where it's like no fear, no feeling, no nothing. Like, karma? What the fuck is that? Like, all I had is karma. You feel me? That's how I feel like he looks at it. That's why I feel like when you talk about him, it's a different thing. It's a different machine. Like, it's not the regular human. Like, not to say that he can't, he doesn't follow all the rules of humanity. Nah, I'm not saying that, but like, certain people is just like operate off a different fucking frequency, man. And that motherfucker that motherfucker only gets good karma by being an asshole. that, that nigga only wins by being an asshole. So I don't know, for 50 Cent it might be a little different, Marlon. But I feel what you was trying to say, man. I feel like we should all be careful what we do when we're up, because when we're down, that shit's gonna come back around. You feel what I'm saying? How y'all feel about it, man? Let's talk about it in the comments. As you can see, I feel fucking horrible. So I'm gonna log off this thing and go try to work for a little while, you know what I'm saying? But like and subscribe. Let's have a little convo in the little comment section right there. And do your thing, man. Tell me how y'all feel about this, man.